Hey there everyone, it's Housing Holly giving you the 211 lowdown on fair housing and what that really means in today's society. The topic of the day is rules that discriminate. Many times, housing providers do not realize that certain restrictions at their properties could be considered discriminatory. How many individuals have rented a unit in a large building that received a huge packet upon moving in that states conditions such as children may not ride bikes on the sidewalk or children's toys are not to be left outside the unit? While we understand that housing providers put these rules into place to prevent clutter, injury, and in some cases liability, but targeting a specific group of individuals could be discriminatory. Rules that target specific groups may violate state and federal fair housing laws. Groups treated differently based on race, religion, color, sex, national origin, families with children, and people with disabilities are protected under our fair housing laws. So let's take a look at a few examples so you understand what it is I'm saying. So the first example focuses on children. How many individuals have seen rules posted or given to them that stated children are not allowed to ride their bikes on the sidewalks? So does this rule mean that adults are allowed to ride their bikes on sidewalks in this housing development? While landlords are allowed to make rules to govern behavior, such rules should be neutral and not single out children or adults, which also can create problems by their behavior. This rule could be viewed as indicating a preference for tenants without children. Since people want to live where they feel welcome, rules that target children can be illegal. If the behavior of riding bikes on the sidewalks is a problem, a rule saying no riding bikes on the sidewalk would be more than sufficient and targets the complex as a whole. Another rule example that our organization has seen firsthand within our community is individuals with Down syndrome must be supervised in the pool at all times. This rule singles out a protected group. Overall, the housing provider was afraid that the tenant with Down syndrome would drown and made a rule. But the housing provider did not look at the individual tenant who had taken years of swimming lessons and based the rule on a stereotype and did so violated the law. This housing provider could require everyone to pass a swim test or allow no one to swim without supervision, but it could not make a rule singling out someone based on disability or a perceived disability. So whether you are moving to a new area or already reside in a property that has rules in place, ask to see copies of the rules, whether it is a homeowner association, a mobile home park, or an apartment building. If something seems wrong to you, check with your local fair housing organization. You have a right to feel welcome in your own home and not be burdened with rules that break the law. Click the link below for more information on fair housing. Subscribe to my channel and look out for upcoming videos. If you want to ask me a question, shoot me an email at housingholly@gmail.com. Thanks for watching, and Housing Holly out.